Let's talk about the Sopranos characters. The ones that left us. We see lots of character deaths on The Sopranos. Some we can see coming from a mile away. Others, less so. But they're all powerful in their own way. So today, what I'm going to do is speak from those characters' point of view. Of course, this is fiction. So, without further ado, first, Sal, aka Big Pussy Bonpensiero.
So he's ready to go buy a boat.
Yeah, it's true. I'm a rat. Loyalty is the number one thing when you take an oath to be part of this life. And it's not something that I ever planned to do. I mean, rat.
Come on, Puss.
When you're looking at 35 years to life, it becomes a lot harder to say no to the government. And I knew that morning when Tony and Sil showed up out of nowhere. Something inside me just knew that was the last time I'd be walking out of our house alive. I mean, what was I gonna do? Go lamb it in Elvis country? Hide underground? It's the year 2000. They would have tracked me down anyway.
Take a seat, Puss. They had me, Tony. I was going away for pushing H.
Oh, you need money, you come to me. You hear what I'm saying?
Don't be moving that H no more, Puss. It's too risky.
I fed them bullshit. Nothing. Whatchamacallit, disinformation so I could live. Keep earning on any subsistence level whatsoever. I will do nothing, Tony. Nothing to put you in harm's way.
I got annoyed with Ange, because she liked to go on these big fancy schmancy cruises over the holiday break. This one time, she booked us a suite on the Dawn Princess.
$5,000 a week. No way off.
$5,000 a week. No way off. Reminds me of something else. More than $5,000 a week. Also no way off. Except for one.
Not in the face, okay? Give me that. Huh? Keep my eyes.
I asked Tony if he could do me the favor of not shooting me in the face so that I could have an open casket. As if I was going to be having a standard funeral. They weren't going to find me on the embalming table at Cosarelli's, I can tell you that. More like sleeping with Luca Brasi. You know how they say you probably don't even hear it when it happens? In some cases. But in other cases, like with me, I knew it was coming. I didn't have to hear it. I saw it right in front of me.
I gotta sit down. I feel like I can't stand. Is that okay, Tony?
Next up, Adriana La Cerva.
Hello?
Yeah, it's me. Look, everything's okay.
As soon as he said everything's okay, I knew that everything was not okay.
You tried to commit suicide. I'm on my way up there now, and I'm gonna send Sil by to pick you up then, okay?
Jesus Christ.
I sure could have used his help that day.
I'll see you up there.
I thought the scariest moment of my life would be when I had to tell Christopher that I'd been communicating with the FBI. But the scariest moment came when I was driven into the woods. Not by Christopher, but by Silvio Dante, a guy Christopher worked with. I guess I should have known there was no chance in hell, or heaven for that matter, of a happy ending. He did warn me. I'm a soldier, Adriana. When are you gonna understand that? I guess I didn't fully understand what came with the territory.
I'm so scared.
They'll keep him a few days, maybe.
Hey, listen. This guy, he's a tough kid. Anybody can make it to something like this is Christopher.
He's a strong kid, Chrissy.
You hear me?
He's tough. Very resilient. And he's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine. As for me, not so much. And that's when I knew I was staring death in the face. Next up, Jackie Aprile Jr.
No, your pawn can only move 2 spaces on the first move. I win again.
I know where I went wrong. It's like that dude told me.
Now, so you should have played that out. That's the only way you're going to learn.
I should have been more patient. I should have just gone down to the shore that night. What was I thinking? Knock over their card game? I really wanted to be like my dad. He wanted me to go to college and become a doctor. That was never going to happen. But he probably wouldn't be too proud of me right now if he knew that I dropped out of college and then got shot for trying to knock over one of his guys' card games. Not exactly the idea he had in mind for my career. Fuck. Damn it, Ralph. Why'd you have to tell me that story? I guess it's too late now. Next up, Christopher Moltisanti. My uncle, Tony Soprano. That's the guy I'm going to hell for. Good foreshadowing on my part. And that's what happened that night when we got into the accident. All I could think about was that if I got in trouble and had to take a blood test and they saw a positive drug test come up, everything would just go completely chaotic at home. But I didn't know the other option was my uncle just getting rid of me right then and there. It's like I said before, just the fucking regularness of life is too fucking hard for me or something. I don't know. I do know it didn't get easier from that point. I thought becoming a made guy meant that you made it. But things only went downhill from there, really.
Whatever happened to stop and smell the roses?
That last run you went on, beginning with the feast, how hard you had to work to get back from that? Civilians, their bosses find out they slipped, they get a plane ticket to Minnesota. Tony will fucking mulch his roses with what's left of you.
It wasn't the first time I was staring death in the face. Or the second time, really. Or the third. I guess I'd stared death in the face a lot of times before. But this time, death was staring back at me. But you're still never prepared for that moment, no matter how many times you've stared death in the face. Especially when death, looking back at you, is your uncle. Finally, Silvio Dante. I've always been a loyal guy to Tony. There were a couple times. Timeline got fucked up. But, you know, for the most part. If only we'd left like a minute earlier. Fucking sucks that it had to end that way. And now I'm lying here in this hospital bed. Can't see, can't hear, can't speak. Everything's black. But I was loyal. And they can't take that away from me. Stay tuned for the next edition of Character Deaths from Their Point of View. I hope you enjoyed this latest video. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear.